Hey there, Gemini. Welcome back to Star Lord's Tarot. Going to be doing your weekly tarot scope from the 8th of October through to the 14th. I went ahead, shuffled the cards, laid them out. Let's see what's going on for Gemini. First up, the 8 of Cups in the upright, followed by the Ace of Swords reversed. Next we have the Knight of Pentacles upright, followed by the 7 of Wands in the upright, and lastly we have the 6 of Swords upright. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and interpret this read for you guys. First of all, you have the energies of the 8 of Cups in the upright position. Now, this is basically, it's a cup card, so it is dealing with our emotions and feelings and so forth. So this is basically telling me that for some of you, you're feeling a little bit emotionally unfulfilled. It's like in the 8 of Cups, we have the emotional fulfillment stacked up there. It can be representing all of our different relationships, from family relationships to friendships to, you know, spouses and everything else. But there's something that we're missing. Sometimes it's just something that we love to do. Sometimes we're missing a hobby, a favorite hobby, or even a favorite set of friends that we kind of left back somewhere else. And it's just like in the 8 of Cups rather, when it's in the upright, this is looking for that which once fulfilled us but is no longer doing the trick. I mean, it takes us, we're complex human beings, and it takes a lot to fill us on an emotional front sometimes. But the card is not reversed, so you're not going back to the past like you guys were a few months ago, heading back to the past to try to find your emotional fulfillment. This is a card of moving forward. In the 8 of Cups, he's moving to towards something that is going to fulfill him. He's heading towards the 9 of Cups, which is the wish card, the emotional fulfillment card. So some of you guys may be just looking for something that's going to excite you on an emotional level. Maybe, you know, could be a new project, a new job, you know, new relationship for some of you, that kind of thing. You're moving forward for once, instead of backwards. Nice progression, Gemini. Coming into the week of the 8th, you have the energies of the Ace of Swords in the reverse position. Ace of Swords upright, this is the sword of truth, clarity, so forth. When it's in the reverse, sometimes there can be a lack of clarity or a lack of truth and understanding. Now, sometimes the energy could be coming from you, maybe towards someone else. Maybe somebody wants some answers or wants some clarity or some information, and you're not being forthcoming with it. And sometimes it can be somebody else that you're dealing with, and they're not coming through with the information or the clarity that you need. Now, it's paired with the Knight of Pentacles in the upright position, and he's heading right towards the Ace of Swords in this read. The Knight of Pentacles is it's sort of like an offer of something. It can be an offer of a project, it can be an offer of a financial deal, it can be an offer of a job, things like that. But the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight, and although it does eventually get to you, it could be that some of you are waiting on something, some news about something. It could be because he is paired with the Ace of Swords here. It could be for some of you, maybe you're waiting on some news to get started on a project or finish a project, or to get some information concerning a financial situation, and that clarity is just not there. So it's going to play out differently for all of you. It's just a general read, right? So yeah, there seems to be a lack of clarity, and it could be concerning a project, a work project, a home project, a financial or business project. So there's something like that, because it's tangible, right? It's pentacles, and it's very slow moving. Although it is moving towards you, it's coming slowly. And towards the weekend, you have the energies of the 7 of Wands in the upright position. The Seven of Wands is someone who's basically defending themselves. Sometimes there is a need with the Seven of Wands to defend themselves, but oftentimes this card will come up in a reading when someone is just expecting to have to defend themselves. Maybe they have made a decision that they feel somebody may not like, or they have done something that has, they heard through the grapevine that someone is upset with them. So they're just sort of like they're putting themselves on guard, ready to defend themselves. But oftentimes it's just a suspicion or a feeling that someone is going to come and, attack us verbally or something like that, or send nasty message to us. But sometimes it does, actually happen, and then the person, the energy is very strong in the Seven of Wands. They're defending themselves stoutly and says, like, hey, I had my reasons why I did what I did, back off. But a lot of times it's just the energies of you're prepared for someone to come at you. Now, the last card you have here is the Six of Swords in the upright position. This is the weekend of the 13th, 14th. This is going right into the weekend energy. And the Six of Swords is the card of sort of taking off. It can represent a vacation. Maybe some of you are going away for the weekend. Others of you, it can represent a move. For others of you, it's just moving away from the emotional choppy waters that are around you. Gemini, you guys have been struggling since I've been doing the readings all year. You've been struggling with a lot of emotional upheaval and so forth. And it sees you this time like moving away. I think it was even, this card may have even been in your monthly. But it's just a card of moving away from all the emotional turmoil. And it looks like you're trying to find something that is a little bit more emotionally calming and more emotionally suitable to you. So this is really good. It seems like you guys are still struggling a little bit, but nowhere near the way you were a few months ago. So looks like things are progressing well. There could just be some news that you're waiting on, or someone's waiting on news from you. But other than that, you're continuing to move your boat forward. So good for you guys. I hope this reading helped you. If it did, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Until next week. Bye for now.